Hey people, it's Steel Gamer here, and I basically am creating this video or doing this stream simply because somebody's actually trying to help me out with something, because Blizzard completely screwed up Legion on a massive scale, and to understand exactly what I'm talking about, you'll have to watch the stream itself. Hold on a second, I gotta check the stream health on here, and I have to link the stream itself to the person that's helping me, so give me 1 second. The person that's helping me knows they're in the stream, so. Alright. I might have to restart this. Give me a second. Yeah, stream health on this is horrible right now. I'm gonna whisper this to this kid. Horrible right now. I'm gonna whisper it to this person, and I'm gonna call him a kid. That's ridiculous. Alright, so. Might have to whisper it to him. Now, the whole problem with this expansion is that it's like every other expansion. If you watch my other videos, you'll find that there's serious issues with the connection points, the quests, and everything else. As I said, you know, I made a video about what happened to this game, and I showed that I ran into the same exact problem after problem in the expansions because there's no connection points and Blizzard doesn't know how to explain anything, so it's easy. What they really need to do, since they're going to force everybody to go into all of these quests and pick them up and everything else to get Pathfinder and all this other crap, they need to actually input every quest that's in the entire zone and put it into your journal automatically when you go in there, because this whole thing of picking quests up or not picking quests up because you don't want to, that shit's been stripped out of the game. And so, I don't know, it's kind of like ridiculous. Let me see. Close this down. Here we go. I gotta tell him, let me know when you can see it. Alright, so anyway, the point that I'm making is, apparently, somehow, I'm assuming you can see me, but the point here is that you don't have to be sorry. It's just the problem with people in general is that they don't understand it. Now here's something else. I'll open my quest log. There's nothing in here, dude. Like literally, there's no quests on this entire map. Like, I don't know what this star is. Like, none of this stuff's explained. So what happens here is people that are automatically doing this have gone outside the game, read exactly how to piece things together and went ahead and did it, and then they try to say, well, I had no problems doing it. Of course you had no problems doing it. You went outside the game. No, I understand. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that there's that you don't have a portal. I'm saying the portal's not there for me. And so when I'm asking questions, the difference between me and other people asking questions is when I'm asking questions, I'm asking it because the crap is not there. So if you take a look at this, right, I'm going to go out, I don't know if you're still watching this, and I'm assuming you can hear me, but the problem here is this. I'm going to open my map and I'll show you a couple of things that are wrong with this entire game. And like I said, if you go watch my other, I'm not trying to promote my channel here, but if you go watch my other video about what happened to this game, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So if I open this, there's no quest here, dude. And here's the interesting thing. If you back out, there's no flight path icon here either. When I originally... No, it's not my game is messed up. No, let me correct that. I guess apparently you could say my game is messed up, but what you're saying, you're not saying my game is messed up in the same reason I'm saying it. I'm saying my game is messed up. Sorry, I'm really stuffed up because I got allergies. my game is messed up because Blizzard incorrectly programmed how the game operates. As soon as they started introducing the expansions, and I'm talking about Warlords of Draenor, Legion, and this is going to happen in Battle for Azeroth. I already know that. So what is happening here, I already fully expected it to happen. This is not a surprise. When I first went into Warlords of Draenor, or Draenor, whatever, however you want to pronounce it, when I first went into that, because of how the quest lines are, and the Pathfinder achievement is what's messing these things up. Because you have to pick up, if you want to do the Pathfinder achievement, you have to pick up and do every single quest. And there is no connection tying any of the quests together that you're aware of. So you have no idea what quests are connected to what quests. So what happens here is, if you don't get, it's not only did Blizzard strip out the way the game is played, because beforehand, if there was a low-level quest that you didn't want, you wouldn't pick it up, and you have no reason to. Like, I have low-level quests in Pandaria that I didn't do. You shouldn't be forced to pick those up. But when they introduced the Pathfinder achievement, they force you to pick up every single quest in order to complete that, simply because you have no idea what quests are connected to what. That leads into the second problem of, if you don't pick up every single quest, the Pathfinder achievements are tied in with that. But if you don't pick those quests up, and you don't pick them up in a certain order, you screw the entire expansion up. Because I walked into if you watch my other video, I walked into Spires of Arak in Warlords of Draenor, and there wasn't a single quest on the entire map. Apparently, somehow, I was supposed to know enough to not only pick up these quests in a certain order, but go into Spires of Arak in a certain order. Then, once I did that, Blizzard set the precedence of walking into the expansion that specific way. So when I went into the Tannin Jungle, I tried walking into the Tannin Jungle having no clue that there was an actual quest from my garrison somehow that connected there, which didn't make any friggin' sense, because that's like saying, hey, did you upgrade your Enchanter study to level 2 so you can go to Northrend? It's not even connected, and there's no explanation for it, and they don't even let you know that. They're just assuming you're going to pick it up. But you have to remember, people who have played this game and coming back to it. I came back to this game, like, I think I'm 10 or 12 days into this after having gone after 2 years. So the structure of the game has completely changed. So when I played in Burning Crusade, I didn't have to pick up everything. Everything was just there if I wanted to do it, I didn't. But with this particular thing, when you come back, that's not told to a high-level character. All of the information that you needed, I guess, apparently are on level 1 characters in the starting area. So it's not that it's not put in the game, it's not put on a high-level character. Even if you click reset tutorials, they don't exist, because I had to ask what the hell the Heroes Call board was. And instead of Blizzard leaving in an exclamation point over it, or at least having accept quest on the bottom of it in the red, I'm like, what the hell do you even do with this thing? And the fact that I hit reset tutorials and I clicked the board and it still didn't give me a tutorial, because my character level was 87 when I came back. So there's no explanation for any of this stuff. So it is absolutely 100% viable if somebody says, what are you talking about? That they really don't know what you're talking about. You can't just assume somebody knows something, because Blizzard stripped out the structure of the way the game is played, period. And so when you remove that, you remove how the structure of everything was prior to Burning Crusade. And this is why I guess people want to go back to Burning Crusade. Professions are useless, because they now, all anybody's doing is going after dungeons. Dungeons give you the exact gear you need. Beforehand, you had to rely on everybody to do things. That's how the game operated. Now the auction house is just there for making extra gold. It's not even helping other players. It's just there if you want to buy something. They totally stripped out. They screwed the entire game up when they introduced Pathfinder achievements, because they're not only tied into every quest, but they force you to pick them up. And if you don't do them in a certain order on top of having to pick them up, you screw yourself out of an entire area, or possibly the expansion, because, like I said, I mean, I had no idea that the shipwreck was even connected to that. Because when you do everything in an area, it's connected to that area. You have no idea that Blizzard has set it up so, yeah, you need to do this or this, and they don't even tell you that. So my point is it's inexcusable for Blizzard to not even tell you these quests are there. Now, for this order hall, when I'm asking about the order hall, I have no idea what anybody's talking about. That was never mentioned. If it was mentioned in a manner I had no idea what the hell they were talking about. Because when you go into an expansion, you can't expect players to know There are some players who read all this information, so they're going to call anybody a troll no matter what it is you say. But the fact of the matter is, you shouldn't have to read outside information. When you go into an expansion, all of the important, crucial things that you need to know that the expansion revolves around not only needs to be pointed out to the player, but it needs to be pointed out in easy to understand fashion so everybody can follow it. On top of that, an example usage needs to be given. When the garrison was introduced, I'm like, where the hell is, whether it's old or not, doesn't matter. If you haven't been in the expansion, it's new to you. So what happens is the garrison made no sense on how to get currency. I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to be doing here? I was sending scouts on mission. I'm like, where the hell is the currency? Finally, somebody explained it to me. I'm like, that's retarded. Nobody would ever know that. Like, they didn't tell you the currency has to be made. How hard is it to say, oh, the currency has to be made? It's like Blizzard has no concept when the programmers who do this have no concept of what they're in-house, so to them, they already understand it. Now, here's the other thing. When you open up a map, okay, if I open up a map and I go to any of these other areas, okay, I can see flight paths. I can see them. See this? That's a flight path. That's a flight path. Now, I don't understand why some of the flight paths are blue and gold, but that doesn't really matter to me. The point here is that there's a flight path. There's an icon for it. There's no flight path here at all. I had no idea what the hell I was supposed to be doing. So in order for me to even get down to those other areas, I literally jumped off the side of this, went in the ocean, and then swam to shore. That was the only way I could figure out how to get across. Apparently, I guess there's a flight path in here. Somebody finally took me to it. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Because it's like gamers follow things, and other than preference, like, for example, this is, I don't know what the hell this is. It's something on the map. Anyway, the point is gamers do preference, but there's a difference between preference and actually doing something according to the game's playability. So if you go in here and you don't see a flight path, because this is the first thing I do when I go into an area, I open the map and I see what icons are available. If I don't see a flight path icon, guess what? Flight path isn't in the area because there's nothing to cause me in the game to go looking for a flight path. You know what I mean? So somebody's like, how do you not know where the flight path is? I'm sorry, but if you're too dumb to understand that, you can call me dumb all you want. But the fact remains is if you open up a map, there needs to be a flight path icon in here. Every other map does it, except for this one, or a few of them. So if you open up the map and you don't see a flight path icon, you're not going to go, there's no reason. It's like some people out of curiosity will go into every single building and go up. That's preference. That has nothing to do with playability. This, because there's no icon here, there's no reason under playability for you to go looking for that. So there's no reason, like, if there's a flight path up here, I'll just say, I know where it is now. But the point here is that, like, they say what these things are. Somebody's like, well, you could ask a guard. Why would I ask a guard? I don't need a guard to show me where flight path icons are supposed to be on the map. Another thing that I had a problem with was this. If, I'm assuming you're still watching, right? If not, I'm talking to myself. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So if do you understand what I'm saying? Why this is an issue? Because people like somehow somebody like I've had to call Blizzard. Blizzard can't figure out how I got myself into these predicaments, and it's simple. Blizzard programmers don't know how to program it properly. That's the only other way. Well, nobody else had a problem. Nobody had a problem because they went to an outside source. This is about in-game stuff. So one of the issues I had here. Now, obviously, I know this now, but when I first came into this expansion, there was a quest behind this wall. The exclamation point was showing up here in yellow behind this wall. I'm like, how do you friggin' access this? Somebody goes, did you take the... Literally, did you take the teleport point? I'm like, what teleport point? What are you talking about? Somebody's like, well, there's one in front of you. I'm like, really? I mean, I know that now. But the point here is that that's never even told to you is even a teleport point. You have no idea. So my point is that if they can say, if I can hover my mouse over this and it says, this is a dungeon, Violet Hold. Why can't it tell me that there's nothing here? That doesn't make any friggin' sense. And on top of that, there's no interior map. Like this is can I even, no, this is not an interior. You can tell an interior because it won't let you mount. So if you're on a mount and you want to know it's an interior area, just go inside. But like, for example, if I go in here, it'll knock me off my mount because it's an interior area. But the point here is that it still doesn't have a map on the interior area, and it needs to. I understand why they didn't, but that's not the point. It just makes everything too hard, because if, right, for example, one of the quests I was doing, I literally got into an argument with somebody in the chat, because when I came in here, I wound up somehow, maybe this will help you out, because if you did this, then you would understand what I'm talking about. For some ridiculous reason, and somebody argued with me about this, I came into this from the portal from Stormwind Keep. When you come here, you are in Legion. And what happens is, I picked up a couple of quests that somehow, when I opened it, they were here. But when I went there, they weren't there. They were literally they were literally yellow question marks. So I went in, and then the kids started trying to debate with me about, oh, you know, we have to go to Northrend. I'm like, this isn't Northrend. Northrend is Wrath of the Lich King. And it's really ridiculous that they did that. So when I'm standing there trying to turn these things in, I'm like, there's no turn-in point. And the kid's like, well, then you didn't get those in Legion. Those are Northrend. I'm like, no, I went to the portal in Stormwind Keep. Loading screen says Legion. The kid was clearly trolling, because when you go to Northrend, you don't get a friggin' loading screen that says Warlords of Draenor. You know what I mean? It's just, people are just dumb. But, I mean, that kid was just trolling, obviously. But when you, case in point, if you're not told about the entrances to the sewer, the first thing you're going to do is go here. Sewer grate's locked. I can't get in. Then people, oh, you're trolling. It's not the grate. Like you're supposed to know that? You said go to the sewer. And you know, people say stuff like that on purpose, knowing you're probably going to do that just to use it as ammunition to start a problem. That's why I don't ever really mention things in chat, and I just block people, because I'm not going to get into it with them. What is on your screen does not make what is on mine. That's why I say I'll just freaking stream it and show you. You know what I mean? I have no issues, because it's not that you don't have to apologize for not believing me. I don't care whether you believe me or not. That's not going to help. That's not going to solve the situation. What's going to solve the situation is when I came into this expansion, all right, nothing was explained. Like, people say, oh, it's explained. No, it's not. People are saying that from their own point of view, because, yeah, this expansion's old. This expansion is completely old. But that doesn't change the fact that it's new to me, because I haven't done it. Because when I left, I had wound up getting both Warlords of Draenor and Legion, but I never started them. That's why my character was level 98. So when I did, I knew I was going to have to catch up, which the catch-up mechanics are friggin' ridiculous too. But when I knew when I was going to do this, what happened is I knew I wanted to breeze through it. So the easiest way to breeze through something is to use the level boost. So I jacked myself to level 110, and I was able to get through, you know, a lot of Warlords of Draenor expansion, and then I left, because I'm not even going to do the only reason I'm going to finish the Pathfinder achievement in Warlords of Draenor is because I'm almost done with it. It just happened. I happened to get done, and I happened to start doing it. Now, I knew I was going to have a problem doing that. Hey, how's it going, man? I knew I was going to have a problem doing it. I knew it was going to take long, but I didn't realize it was going to take a month. I had done it, and then after I was almost done with it, and now I'm doing the reputation grinds, I didn't realize that they take a month to do, because there's no... Hold on one second. Hunters view. So what you have here is that if I had known it was going to take a month when I started doing it, I would have left. After I had done all the quest lines in Warlords of Draenor, I would have just left. Oh, yeah, okay, all right, thank you. Because like I said, I didn't know what you apologized for. Because people, like, feel bad. I'm like, oh, I feel bad for saying it. No, you know, you're stating what's happening. But at the same time, people argue with me because it's on their screen, so I must be a troll. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that you did that, but I'm just saying in general, that's just what happens. So, like I said, I got no issues doing it. If somebody says, all right, stream it. Okay, I'll set it up. That's why I asked you, do you want me to stream it and show you? I'll do it. And so... The thing here is that Blizzard screwed this up. So there's no, like I said, I was explaining about the flight path. Hey, how's it going? I forgot to say. Well, I did say hi, but I'm just going over a couple of things. The person that's in the that's in my group right now, or the person I grouped up with, I partied with, is I'm streaming it so you can see exactly what the issues are because Blizzard fucked us up. Now, this is whether or not this is old doesn't have anything to do with anything. I still want to gain. I need this expansion is designed to gain you experience from level 110 to 120. That's what it's designed. 115 or something, and then 115 to 120 is Battle for Azeroth. But back to what I was saying about the Pathfinder achievement. If I had known it was going to take a month to do, I wouldn't have even done half of the stuff I had done with it, because no, the coding isn't messed up. Blizzard doesn't know how. See, here's the thing. The coding is not messed up. That's a mistake people make. There's a difference between having a bug in the game or having something happen, which is done through a repair. But you have to understand, this isn't what's happening here is not just in this expansion. It happened to me in Warlords of Draenor in literally every section of the map because Blizzard never connects anything together and doesn't tell you what is. They just put it in there and assume you're going to do everything. So if you miss something, it breaks the quests or breaks the quest lines. Now, I've always clarified that when I say broken quest, people translate that into, oh, you can't finish it. I finished it. I never said it couldn't be finished. A broken quest line means that if you have to go from point A to point C, you need B to make that bridge. And if you don't have B, it's broken because you can't get to C. Now, you can jury rig C. So, for example, oh, okay, yeah. So, this isn't. It doesn't even matter whether this is WoW. This is just bad development. And you have to remember, my channel. Yeah, exactly. That's my point because I made that same exact comment about in one of my other videos. I made that same exact comment that when I walked into Spires of Arak, where is it? When I walked into where is it? I forget where it is. I think it's here. No, it's not there. It's here. No, it's not here. I don't know where the hell it is. Eastern Kingdoms? I don't know where the hell it is. Anyway, oh wait, is that it? No, that's not it. That's Pandaria, right? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, when I walked into Spires of Arak, there was no quest on the map at all. At all. And despite that, there still should have been random exclamation points in random places. But apparently, Blizzard set it up so the way you not only have to go into the place, but also pick up a low level. You gotta remember, I use a level boost, so everything's a low level quest. No, I was trying to show you where it was. What I'm saying is, in Warlords of Draenor, the area in there was Spires of Arak. My point was, I was trying to show the map. I see what you're saying. I get what you're saying now. Azeroth. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Oh, Draenor. There we go. Okay, yeah. You're right. Sorry. I finally realized what you were saying. All right. So, like, when I came into Spires of Arak, I'll just quickly go over this. When I came into Spires of Arak, now I had done everything in, like, Shadow Moon Valley and everything else. And so, when I went into, I did Taldor and, the grind, because I went around and I got all the flight paths, which means I was already in the Spires of Arak. Now, I didn't really pick up any quests here and there because there was really none to pick up. But when I walked into Spires, I came down the beachway. Now, when I came down the beachway, and again, there was no, because again, I was getting flight paths and stuff. I walked up and down, I killed some enemies, I was gaining XP. But the thing here, the key factor with this is, I went down to Pinch Whistle Point and there were some quests. Now, when I looked at the Pathfinder achievement, Pinch Whistle was on them, and so was Southport. So what happened is, when I came down here, I went to the beach, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then I was getting flight paths. And then I went to Pinch Whistle Point, there was some quests in there that I did. After I exhausted the quest, it directed me here, and then I did the quest from here, which then it directed me here. But there's no question here. So I'm like, I had to call Blizzard. I'm like, what the hell is this? There's no question here at all. And I figured, okay, why is this here? So what happened is that the issue, and this is where the stuff gets messed up. This example I'm going to bring over. I'm going to apply to Legion. What's happening to me in Legion is exactly what happened here, and why the shit's broken. It has nothing to do with broken coding. It has to do with shitty development, and they don't know how to program anything. So here's the point. When there's no quest, I had no question here, so I wound up doing Pinch Whistle Point. Then it directed me from Pinch Whistle Point to Gearworks. Then it went to Gearworks. After I did all those, it sent me here, and then there was nothing here. Apparently, somehow, Southport is connected to Skedis, because apparently you're supposed to know enough to come in from Talador, get a quest from Skedis, which once you get this, it triggers everything else in here. What? So I said, if that's the case, why were there, first of all, why were there even quests in Pinch Whistle Point if that's the trigger point for all the quests? That's the first thing that didn't make any sense. Second thing, why are we going from Pinch Whistle Point to Pinch Whistle Gearworks? The game directed me there. I literally took a flight path from there. It said, talk to the flight master, and it says, okay, I want to go here. After that, it says, I want to go here. The game directed. This isn't even me walking. This is the game directing me. So what would have happened was, after I get to Southport, I'm like, there's nothing here. I says, if Skedis is that, how do you freaking go from here to here to here, and then not even direct you here? Or instead, why would it even direct you here if the game knows that you haven't even done anything yet or hasn't triggered this? So instead of going from here and having the game direct me here to here, it should have directed me to here. And it didn't. Instead, it directed me here, and there was nothing even here directing me here. So this is why it's badly programmed. This has nothing to do whatsoever with bad coding. It has to do with the way the game is developed. Now, what happened to me in here, this gets even better. And so apparently, since this now told me I had to walk into Spires of Arak and get the beginning quest to trigger them all, I figured the only place I hadn't done that is Tannin Jungle. Now, when I went into Tannin Jungle, I walked in thinking that there's a beginning quest here to trigger them all. Nope. Apparently you're somehow, now, after they did that to you, removed that aspect, and now did this. So now you have no idea what's going on. Instead of having a consistent basis where you do the same thing over and over again, what they decided to do was screw this up by making it impossible for a player to know that a low-level quest here accesses you every single other quest in here, but yet I was able to walk in this way, pick up quests that shouldn't even been on the map in the first place, if that's there, then got directed there, and then when I tried to go into Tannin Jungle the same way I did there because of that lesson was taught to me, now I find out that's not how you even do that. So this is what I'm talking about. See, this is what my channel does. I rip apart things like this, and I show how the inconsistencies can screw up the game programming. Now, what happened to me here, what happened to me in both Spires of Arak and Tannin Jungle is happening to me here. There's some connection point because of how I got in here or because of what I did that screwed up the ability for me to, I guess apparently I'm supposed to know enough to do everything. There was not, here's the thing. When I came up here, there was only a couple quests to do. And I'll say, I got some artifact quest. But when I turned it in, it didn't go anywhere. There's nothing left to do. Now, if there was something else to do, that's Blizzard's fault for not connecting me or telling me in that quest line to do it. You know what I mean? Now, see, here's a prime example. See this? I have not removed that from my quest journal. That is Battle for Azeroth. I don't remove certain things from my quest journal because they're connected. This quest line that I did for the artifact ended. I turned it in, it was gone. There's nothing here. Now, one of the things I did notice that I had found out is that sometimes when you turn a quest in, it takes like 30 seconds before the next one shows up. Again, bad programming. Because if you're turning something in and you expect to see any other part, because the whole point of putting quests in, sorry, I'm babbling. When you go from one quest area to another and you turn something in, there's either other exclamation points, because that's how the quests connect you, so you know where to go and keep going. Even if those quests that you're into, that are in front of you, are not connected to the one you just dropped off, it's programmed so when you drop that off, you know that there's other quests in the area, so you can immediately pick those up, put them in your journal, and then go off and do them, which in turn chain reacts everything. But when you turn something in and then there's a delay on the same character that gives you the new quest line, and then you don't see anything else, you're gonna take off, because you shouldn't have to wait 30 seconds for the, or like 50 to 25 or 30 seconds even, for the next quest giver to have an exclamation point. The only reason I found that out was because I happened to be doing something, looking at my inventory after I turned in a quest, and like, okay, there's no other quest here, fine. I opened up my inventory, and when I caught it, because I was like, the thing was like, this is the NPC. When I was looking at my inventory, right, I was close enough on the screen where after I turned it in, I started walking away, but I wanted to check something out, so I opened my bag, and I did something, and then right as I was about to take off, I saw an exclamation point. I'm like, wait a minute, that wasn't there a minute ago. So I just happened to catch it because my camera was at the right angle. But if I was here, I never would have saw it. So the thing here is that that is bad programming to make a delay like that. Oh, I'm not talking to a blank stream. I have people that watch it. Thank you anyway. But I think you're starting to understand what the issues are. I mean, that's not your fault. You can feel bad, but the point here is that this is what my channel does. And so what happens is I get a bunch of gamers that are all pissed at me because I'm not shitting on the developer. It's badly programmed. And now that you're seeing that I'm taking it apart, you get that. You know what I mean? You can actually see it, because I'm not just saying the game's broken. I'm showing it's broken. I'm showing where the problems are. They shouldn't be doing any of this stuff. This is friggin' horrible. So when you wind up doing this, and because of the way they did it, you wind up having a problem with the connection points in the game, and it literally screws up the entire expansion, preventing you from playing it. That's what this comes down to. So this isn't just about WoW. This is literally about like how bad the development is in this. Because like I said, everyone can sit and call me a troll all they want. That's not going to change. That's not going to fix the problem. The problem right now is, like, if I go down to the sewer, apparently I didn't even know you were supposed to go down the sewer. Now again, I did some artifact quest. I read what it was, but that doesn't do anything. If that's connected to some order hall or whatever the hell that is. I wasn't even told about the order hall. The only reason I know about the order hall is because somebody mentioned, I saw something about resources. I don't know. It's something to do with the way Blizzard did it. I don't want to say it's a 30-second delay, but it's a delay long enough where if you turn the quest in and then you immediately don't see another exclamation point, but that quest giver is supposed to give you something, that's a problem. Because if you have other stuff in your journal, you're not going to sit and say, huh, you know, I wonder if this guy's going to... You're just not going to do it because you have other stuff to do. Now, the problem... That wouldn't normally be a problem. Except the way Blizzard did these expansions, you have to get every single quest in the entire thing. If you miss a single quest, you will break the entire expansion. King's Honor. It literally breaks the entire expansion. Normally, it would only break that quest chain. But the way Blizzard designed this, because of the Pathfinder achievements, they tied in the main quest and every other quest into them, and they connected all these quests together. So if you miss a single quest, your entire expansion breaks. It's really bad. Now, it's one thing if they have a quest delay. That's fine. Or a quest appearance. They didn't tell you that is it. Now, so if they have it, that's one thing. But them not telling you it's there, that's a problem. And so what you have is you have a problem with this under these conditions. So I have no idea what the hell I'm even supposed to be doing. Like, I literally gonna have to call Blizzard because I don't know. It's so, like, when you have these expansions set up in this fashion, they really need to automatically add every quest that's in the entire expansion into your journal. That way you can't miss anything, because they set this up like this. This is ridiculous. Just picking, why even have a quest on the map that you have to accept if you have to pick them up anyway? It's just dumb. It doesn't make any freaking sense. It's like the way, this isn't even an MMO anymore. Right, exactly. And that's not, I don't have an issue with paying to keep the servers up, because that's not really, that's part of the game. That's not part of the game. You know what I mean? When you pay $60 or $70 or whatever anybody's paying for these expansions, or 50 or whatever, you need to be told how to friggin' use it. And everyone's like, well, you want your handheld? Yes, because I paid for the damn thing. I expect it to be. I expect baselines to be told to me. And it's just really sad how gamers don't get that concept. Oh, I guess I can't go down there. I keep getting teleported out of there. I guess that's a horde thing. I have no idea what's down there. So apparently I'm supposed to... Yeah, you'd think that, but it's not. Now here's the other thing. Let me explain something else to you. This game has flying. All right. Now that person's flying because they did something in here. Where is it? Exploration. Legion. This has, I guess, apparently two parts to it. The second part grants you access to flying. They used to set it up so you could buy a flying aspect or train from a trainer, and it used to be a lot of gold, which wasn't an issue. But the fact is, they removed that because people were skipping the content. So they're forcing you in that regard to do all the quests, which is fine. But the problem is, there's no point in getting it because it takes too damn long to get. And by the time you get it, the expansion's useless. There's no... The structure of the game has been completely changed to the point where there's no reason for you to have to come back into any of these expansions at all. Like, there's nothing here. There's no valid reason for you to come back into this. In other words, once I finish this expansion, it's not going to be relevant whether or not I can fly in it, because there's no reason for me to come back here. Just like in Draenor. The only way you can get flying in Draenor is the Pathfinder achievement. And a bunch of people are pissed off at it because yeah, I'll get to what I'm getting at in a minute. So if you do exploration under Draenor, okay, the Pathfinder achievement under Draenor, right, takes a month to get, and that's not an exaggeration. It takes a month, at least a month to get, because you can only get these reputations from daily quests. Once the daily quests are done, you have to wait till they reset. There are a few other ways to get it, reputation with these, and you have to be a certain reputation. But the reputation you have to be is like, I'll show it to you. So if you look up Draenor here, okay. So Hand of the Prophet. So Saberstalker. See, you have to earn revered reputation with all three of these factions in that area. What happens here is the Saberstalkers you could get because you could farm the enemies. You could kill the enemies. By killing the enemies, it increased your reputation. You cannot do that with these other two. The only way you can increase the reputation with these other two is by doing the daily quest that these two give off. And there's, like I said, a few additional things. But the thing here is that they only give you 500 to 1,000 reputation points for doing it. So if you do, I think you can only get, I think, maximum 3,000 reputation a day. But that's if you're lucky. Other than that, you get like 1,500. That's it. It's ridiculous. So let me show you how ridiculous this is. So we're going to use Order of the Awakened. Now, I have Saberstalkers, which is exalted because I did something. But when you look at, when you see this, you can understand why this is ridiculous. Okay, so Order of the Awakened and Hand of the Prophet. I'm going to hover my mouse over the bar, and you're going to see how much reputation it takes to actually get there. Now, remember, if you're lucky, you can maximize reputation by 3,000 points. And there's stuff that you can buy on the auction house, but obviously people are going to get gold greedy. So if you don't have a lot of gold, that's not going to help you either. Besides, you can only get so many points off of these things anyway. So here, ready? If you take a look at Order of the Awakened, in order for me to hit the next faction, like the next available upgrade, which would be Honored or something like that, I have to hit 6,000. And if you're only getting 3,000, I'll say like 1,500 max a day, look at that. You can 1,500. You're barely going to get over 6,000 on that. Now watch what happens when you hit Honored. 12,000? If you're only getting 1,000 a day, you're not even going to be even 3,000. You're still not going to be able to pull that off in less than a month. It's ridiculous. Then, if you actually take a really good look at it, Revered is 21,000. It's so retarded that they did this. So that just doesn't even make any sense. So if I had known it was going to take a month, at least a month to do that, I wouldn't have done it. There's no point, because you do not play an expansion for a month. There's nothing for you to do. Yeah, exactly. It's stupid. And this is why they never should have even put flying in here as a reason. There's no reason for you to go back there, because you are not going to spend a month in an old expansion. At all. You're just not going to, I mean, you can do it for preference. But if there are two other expansions, another expansion after this, you're not going to do that. It serves no point. It's ridiculous. These are complaints all over the forum. They're just like, can we stop with the Pathfinder achievements? It's like, there's no point. Now, like I said, there's no reason to have a Pathfinder achievement. You could still do the entire expansion and then leave. Don't put flying in it. There's no reason for it. I'm not saying don't have the achievement. I'm saying don't put flying. Now, the other thing here is, at least with this Pathfinder achievement, in Draenor, let me see, exploration, Draenor. At least with this Pathfinder achievement, it actually gives you a mount, but that doesn't matter. I already have one. So this is again people who are they're collection whores, is lack of a better word. They like, I mean, I'm not saying don't collect it, but there's no play reason why you would go back there. If you have nothing else to do and you've exhausted the expansions, and then you've done Battle for Azeroth or whatever it is, and there's no reason to even play the game after that. There's no point. Yeah, it's ridiculous. That brings me to the final point I'm making. You pay for an expansion, and then you can't even use the mechanics in the game because Blizzard purposely set it up to get more money. If you want to get the flying achievements inside these things, you have to pay for at least 3 months of subscription. So basically what you wind up doing is microtransactions. You're literally paying a microtransaction to get access to flying. Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. So, I'm kind of stuck right now with something. I don't know what's going on here or whatever, but it's like ridiculous. Now, I'm going to point something else out. You see this map? When you go to a map, all right? I'll show you. See these yellow exclamation points? You can see them. You can point blank see them in the area you're in. You can see them. Turn in, quest. You can see them. They're all over the map. You see one here? The Dalaran map I'm on now. Do you see any of them? You can see them on the land masses, but you can't see them here. They're here. No, I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Watch how dumb this is. I'm gonna show you where this is, and when you see it, you're gonna go, what the frick is that? Yes. Watch this. You can't see that. You know it's there now because I just showed you it. Check this out. Look at how dim that exclamation point is. When you pull it back, it blends in with the damn background. It's terrible. So the point here is that the reason why it's dim like that, I'll show you. The reason why it's dim like that is because, let me see, I gotta get to it. I'm going the wrong way. Well, you can if you're looking for it, but that's the point I'm making. Now, hold on. Alright, so I guess it's in here. Watch this.
Hello.
Read what's in parentheses. Low level.
Good luck, friend.
Now, here's the issue with this. Really? Really? How retarded is that? It means it's too low for my level. I'm level 110, and apparently I guess the quest is level 100. I don't know what it means. I don't know what that means, low level. Because I've gotten low level quests, and when I went to do it said low level, and when I went to do it, all the enemies were my level. It doesn't make any sense. Look at that, it's bright yellow now. Really? How can this be low level, have it dim, but when I turn it in, it's bright yellow? What? That doesn't even make any freaking sense. Look at this. That is so dumb. It's so stupid. That's the stupidity level of the programming in this game. Okay. It's still low level. Okay, so now I'm just gonna keep going doing a few of these, right?
Hello.
That's the last few. I don't know what that means. So let me try this here. Okay, so chanting. Okay, so track. Okay, so I have no idea where these go. Where am I supposed to be going with this? Watch this, right? Watch this. See this? Watch close. I have no idea where that belongs. That I think, I have no idea where these go. Why is this brown, this yellow? Oh, I know why that's yellow. I know why that's yellow. Well, I don't know why that's blue. I don't understand any of this. I just don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. They did not explain anything. Apparently, you're supposed to be psychic. Hold on a second. Let me try this here. I have no, I don't even know where to go for these. Alright, so let me see here. Eternal Mages World Quest. I have no idea where this area even is. Alright, so let's see. Like, I don't know where this area would be. Oh, he's in Dalaran? What? What? Like, the mapping system in this is so messed up. Alright, so... Okay, so now... I have no idea. This doesn't make any sense. Like, let me see if I can untrack that. Let's see if, so I'm not even tracking that. I have no idea where this is. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. Create to enchant ring. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Tell me of your travels.
A scribe?
May you find mastery in your passions.
Yeah, this is so dumb. I have no idea what the hell I'm even supposed to be doing. Log. Now, when they don't tell, apparently this is done in this area, but what they don't, the reason that they're not telling you, or the only logical gameplay reason that they don't tell you exactly where this is to get you to understand the layout of the area. That's fine. I don't have an issue with this. But what they need to do is they need to allow you to track this, and basically how quests operate in this game is that when you have stuff in your quest log, and you have multiple quests. One of them is going to be 1, then there's going to be a number 2, then there's, so if you have 4 quests, you're going to see quests 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, when you click on this, that'll highlight where it is, or if you have to go gather a bunch of things, and let's say this was I had to kill like 15 enemies in one area, they would put like a 1 there, and they would put a blue outline in the area I had to go in. So it doesn't directly tell you where in the area that it is, but it tells you what area to go to in the rough vicinity of the area. This should be having the same type of thing. Like, it should tell you, you know, if I open the map, it should say like 1, and then there should be a 1 here, and then highlight this entire blue area, so I would know that where I have to go is somewhere in this area. But without a way to track it, you're guessing. Now, you assume that they assume that because they're forcing you to walk your way around, that they would assume you would somehow know it's in this area. I don't know if it's in this area. Like, this guy has a blue question mark. I can't even turn these in. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I can't turn this in. This is a daily quest because it's blue. All daily quests are blue, whether it's a blue exclamation point or not. When it's a blue question mark, that means you can turn it in. But I can't turn. I don't know why it's not letting me turn it in. If it's, I don't know, whatever. It should be a white exclamation point. Now this is obvious. I gotta find the I guess apparently I have to find a scribe. That's first aid. You can't highlight the map to find out what's what. It just doesn't tell you. So you have to kind of look around. That I don't have an issue with, because this is called exploration. So this is why people are. Oh, there it is, scribe. Okay, I guess apparently it's. What? It's in here. Okay, so I was in the area. So let me see. He's a merchant. He's a merchant. All right. So apparently I'm supposed to gain. Vellums from a scribe or the auction house. So that's an ink
Open for
trader.
business.
Vellums?
Farewell.
You have the eyes of one who has traveled much.
Okay, so here's a
May
question.
the red crane
Why would
live
it tell me to go
forever
to
in your heart.
a scribe? What? What? Oh, I gotta track it. Okay, why would it? What? I don't know what it's asking me to do. I mean, I know what it's asking me to do, but I don't know what it's talking about.
You are most
Is this a
welcome.
subscribe? Is this a scribe?
Slow down. Life is to be savored.
I have no idea what that even means. That's the bank. That's a bar. It's a lounge. Oh, that's the horde area. I can't go back there. It won't let me go back there. Teleports me back out. So,
What's on your mind? Watch your back.
yeah, this is another thing. I don't know what this pet crap is. It's never been explained. I have no idea what it is. Don't really care. I have no idea where the hell the friggin' portal trainer. Wait, let me see something.
Light be with you.
Oh, I'm not a
Light
mage. I can't
bless
do
you.
portals. That's one of the reasons people like mages, because you can just portal anyway. You don't have to worry about anything. You can just go. So I'll just reach. Oh, wait. Unless I just walked in a damn circle. It's a mystic. Leather armor. Random store. I have no idea where this stuff is. Random store. Random store. That's a tailor. This is ridiculous. Wonderworks. Yeah, I'm right back. I just went in a circle. That's a trainer for something. Leather. I have no idea. I have no idea where anything is. Obviously, if I ask in chat, people are gonna start acting stupid. I'll ask anyway. Give me a second. try something.
What can I do for you? Be careful.
All right, so now let's this. So like this is one thing. So here's the problem with this. Now I have to completely leave this area. So what you have here is a local. Yeah, what you have here is a local low-level quest that is sending off. Yeah, here. So let me. This is absolutely ridiculous. Let me try something here. I need to find this friggin' area. I don't know where the hell I'm going. Shit. I'm going the wrong damn way. This is. There's a sewer area below here, and I don't know how to get down there. I gotta locate it. Apparently, there's supposed to be some teleport or something. Friggin' damn it. It's so annoying because when you get teleported out, you get stunned for a second. You can't move. It's annoying. You know what? I'm gonna try something here.
I need to get closer. How are ya?
Okay, so let me try something.
See you
So,
soon.
what? It just said to take... What? I don't understand. This is why I don't even get involved in this crap. It's so stupid. Wait a minute. Did I just see something here? Valsite deposit sample. I've I've completed this quest. What? This item begins a quest. How? What? This is so dumb. All right, so let me see here. I got to go back to a place where I can get an auction house and see what's going on. This is so dumb. I had to leave that entire area. I don't know what the hell's going on. That's not it. There we go. In this game, the bank and the auction house are usually right across from each other or like right near each other. So what I have to do is I have to figure out enchanting. Vellums. All right, so let me type in a search here. God, that's so stupid. Oh, it's only 20 gold. I'm alright. I have way more than enough. I'll just buy them. I don't care. I don't mind spending 50 gold for that. It's not really that big of a deal. So now I don't know how to do this. I gotta go back there. Use this. I don't get this. So that brings me there. But now I have no idea how to get that. What? This doesn't make any sense. Oh, wait a minute. This is what I was looking for. I want to check something. There's apparently a black market auction house vendor down here, and on occasion, it's rare, but it's a really rare occasion that they have a tome that allows you flying, but I think they removed it. I don't know if Blizzard puts the stuff on the auction house or if that's something that you can just do.
These are the finest goods in the land.
Oh, it's a bidding item. So let's see, Flint Rock's Black Hammer. Whatever.
Spirits bless your path.
Really? What? People are fishing in the sewer? That's hilarious. Yeah, that's not. That would be tasty. Alright. Alright. Listen, I will be right back. I'm gonna, Oh, I can stop tracking? I didn't know I could do that. There we go. I do. Alright, I will be right back. Alright, I'd be back. So, let me see. Yeah, I don't understand this. What I usually do is when it comes to a situation as something broken in the quest lines, I will I'll call Blizzard, just have them input everything that needs to be done, because they're gonna have these quest lines broken, and it's on them to fix it. It's not my responsibility. Alright, so I need to figure out what the enchanting is on this. No idea where this is. I guess apparently low level quest means it gives low XP. I don't know. Alright, so enchanting for this means that. Bag. Let me see if this does anything. Ah, okay, that makes sense. So it costs 15 per thing to do that. That was hilarious. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Oh, this is terrible. Oh my gosh. Like, this is what I'm doing now is a total waste. But here's the thing. I don't know if this is... Apparently there's supposed to be some portal down in the sewer for some friggin' random thing, and I have no idea what the hell they're talking about. But the only thing I have to do in here is this, which I don't see how it fits into that. But then again, it's Blizzard. I mean, it doesn't... I don't know. I don't get this. Yeah, I really don't know what this pet shit is all about. I have yet to have anybody explain to me what pet, like, pet. I don't understand that. See this? This was classified as my pet. It's a summon. But that, I guess apparently they're not the same. I have no idea. No idea at all. This is a gift shop? Like, what is this? I don't understand this.
Well met.
Oh, it's a guild shop. Makes sense. Wait, did I miss that wrong? Allen Visitor Center? Huh. I don't understand this at all. Oh, Mystic might have it. Let's see. How's it going, viewer? Welcome to the stream, man. This is, what?
Hello.
Wow, 45 gold to fix everything. I don't... What?
See you
I
later.
need this stuff, but I can't find... What? Wait, is this her? Oh, this is a mage... No. I don't... What? So much easier if there was an auction house here.
Step right up.
I have no idea where I'm going. What the hell's in here? Wow. That just cuts across. I was gonna wind up out there. I have no idea. That's a dungeon. I have no idea where the hell I'm... Why am I walking? Jeez, this is stupid. Okay, so... Magus? I'm assuming that's magic. I don't know. Blizzard doesn't explain. Oh, simply enchanting? Alright, so,
Help you find something? Go with honor, friend.
I'm looking forward to our negotiation.
I don't know what that is.
I am listening.
Really? Now she has it? I was supposed to go to her? Seriously? I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. I can't...
Be careful.
I don't understand this.
Greetings. Be careful.
Shall we get down to business?
Oh, maybe I can buy from her. I have no idea where I can't find this ingredient. Wow, this is terrible.
Hello. Farewell. Well met. Be careful.
I thought they removed first aid from this game altogether. I have no idea what I'm doing here. What the hell is this? Where is that thing? I don't know. Taken 20 minutes to get a low-level quest finish is ridiculous. I have no idea what the hell. This is archaeology. It's not going to do anything. Mining? I don't get this.
How may I help?
Waking essence? Use. Infuse a Legion legendary item with greater power, raising its item level. I don't know why they added all this excess crap that has no bearing on anything. It doesn't even make any sense. I have no idea what the hell that just said. And I don't understand why I can't get my blacksmithing up in here to level 5. It won't let me train it, and there's no explanation. Oh, that's blacksmithing. I don't have blacksmithing. I thought this said friggin' mining. Oh my god, I'm retarded. I have no idea. I have no idea what the hell I'm even supposed to be doing here. That's down there. What? What? I don't get that. Is that the name of the building, or is this the name of the area? It's so, this is so bad. What's in here anyway?
You need something?
Oh, this is alchemy.
Have a good one.
No idea. Things of the past? Oh, that's archaeology. I don't care about that. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Like I said, I mean, when I play this stuff, like, people always say, oh, you're a troll. How do you not do this? Because what the hell am I supposed to be doing? Like, there's no tracking. There's no explanation. There's no anything. Like, and if you take a look at this, I'm going to find it first. The vendor is Little Sorrow. I don't know who that is. So, apparent. Oh, no, that's saying the next rank, the vendor would be this. How do you get this crap in the first place? I mean, I disenchanted something, but that's not going to help me because I can't. I'm sitting there looking for the vendor. I don't know where the hell this stuff is. Like, so the vendor. So let me get this straight. The vendor that gives me the item I need to get to the next vendor doesn't show up until after it's useless. I need those items now from the vendor. I don't need them after. Why would the vendor show up after I already have it done? Alright, I'll go back to the auction house. There's no other easy way to get out of here, so, I mean, I don't know. I can't figure out how to get out of here if they didn't go over it, so I don't know what the hell's going on here. This is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, right? I know what you meant. Alright, so this is so annoying. Oh. Chanting. Alright, so I need, oh, you know what? I'll just open my bag here. Bag. Oh, what are you guys doing? Alright. Oh, yeah, you were telling me. She's bald, right? I thought you said she was bald. Oh. So I guess apparently now I have to go do all this and then do that. This doesn't make any freaking sense. This whole shit is all screwed up. I can make that gold back very easily. I just go to another dungeon over back in, if I wanted to make the gold back, I'd go back to, one of the other previous expansions and then freaking do it just to make the gold back. And then the items that drop in there, I could sell like 3 items and make back everything I just did. Well, not 3, but a bunch. Yeah, if you want. Okay. Oh, crap.
I'm out of range.
Alright, so we're going to enchant 2 rings, right? So it would be... Yep. Yep. Don't worry. I just enchanted 2 rings for this, and then it tells me it's not done. That's why I can't stand this friggin' game. So this is another broken quest that doesn't explain anything. I don't know what the frig the point of this is. I'm gonna abandon this because I'm not even gonna continue doing this. This is dumb. There's no point. I just did exactly what it said to do when it told me it didn't work. So this is the fucking quests are broken. Totally broken. It's absolutely freaking broken. So I don't know. This doesn't make any freaking sense. Blizzard has this game so screwed up, it's ridiculous. It's so stupid. Let me reread this because this is fucking stupid.
Good luck, friend. I'm listening. Be careful. Need help? Greetings. Safe travels.
Can I assist you? Be careful.
Hello. Good luck, friend.
Now, what's funny is if you notice, she doesn't have, whoever the hell this was, doesn't have that now. They're gone. She doesn't have what was supposed to be here. Where did the vellums go? She just had them.
Farewell.
Let's see something.
What brings you here? Be careful. Feel free to browse. Good luck, friend. My goods
I want to check
are
something.
of the highest quality. Farewell.
This is ridiculous. Like, this doesn't make any sense. What the hell are they talking about? See, people whisper shit to me, and I don't know what the hell they're talking. He's talking about Warfront stuff. I'm like, yeah, yeah, all right. I have no idea what the hell Warfront is, but whatever. Something about I'm not level 120. I'm only. See if I can get this right. All right, so I don't understand what I don't what. How does that work? Never mind, never mind. I just misread something. Oh, oh, okay. I am what? What am I supposed to be doing? I don't. I don't understand what the frick. These quests are friggin' stupid.
What brings you here? I am listening.
Uh,
Good luck, friend.
How do you turn this in? I don't
Be careful.
understand what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't. Can't right click on it. What are you supposed to be doing with those? Gotta ignore that asshole. It literally makes no sense. These things make no sense. Gotta scroll up to this kid. Oh, he's friggin' logged out. I don't know what it's asking to do. I don't know. There's too many broken things wrong with it. There's too many broken elements in this. There's missing information. There's no information. There's lack of instructions. It's telling you to do things that are just impossible to do that you can't do. I've never understood what these were. They make no sense. What do you mean? I don't understand what can use in place of a weapon or armor. It says I can use them in place, so I should be able to put them inside my armor or weapon slots. That's literally what it says. I don't know what it's asking me to do. Why am I even doing this quest? This doesn't even make any sense. I'm probably still suspended from the forum. Let me check something out, because if I'm not suspended from the forum, I'm going to cut this stream out, make an entire video going from start to finish on this, and open this up, and then I'm going to post this on the forum and say, Blizzard, fix your friggin' game, because this is ridiculous. It's totally broken. I'm not getting anything I'm supposed to be getting. There's no instructions for this. You can't turn quests in without knowing how the frick to do them and anything else. And just stupid shit that people are doing, and it's just dumb. I need to friggin' I need to find out if I'm still suspended from the forum. I guarantee you I am. I got suspended from the forum for telling Blizzard to take their head out of their ass. I literally made a topic saying, Blizzard, take your head out of your ass and actually program your game properly, because what happened with this was I got into an area where there was no exit point. Like, I couldn't get out of the area. So that also led into something else that's in the game. There's a fair that comes to that's put into the game every so often. I think it's their Dark Moon Fair tickets or something like that. So anyway, it's a Dark Moon Fairy or whatever the hell it is. So what happens here is it's a carnival. It comes here every so often. So when you go in there, you get on these mounts, and normally when you get on a mount, you can just either click the mount itself, or there's a That's just a troll. Anyway, so what winds up happening on you get on these mounts, and there's races that you get on the mounts for, but there's a dismount button that doesn't work. So what it is you get stuck on these mounts, and the only way to get off of them is to either A, go into an area that the game considers interior so it'll knock you off your mount, or B, you have to leave the area because it'll knock you off the mount that way. There's literally no dismount button. And then I went into this one area where the gate doesn't have an exit point, and the person that told me to start the quest doesn't say leave the area, so there's no other way to leave the area except your Hearthstone, which is a teleport stone. And so, why am I having to use my teleport stone because Blizzard can't put an exit on an area? And why am I having to leave an area or go indoors to get off a mount? Because the dismount button doesn't work. So, anyway, this is a freaking problem because it's fucking stupid. So my point was is that I told Blizzard to get their freaking head out of their ass. I literally said that, I'm like, Blizzard, get your fucking head out of your ass. And I explained, I'm like, I'm sick and tired of having to use my Hearthstone because you're too stupid. I literally laid into them and they freaking suspended me from the forum for it. So I'm probably still suspended. Just give me a minute. Right. I'll find out in 1 minute if I'm suspended still. Oh, nope. I can post it again. All right, I can post again. That's fine. I'll have to make a video showing exactly what I have the email. They friggin' mailed it to me. It's friggin' hilarious. They copied. They said you're suspended from the forum for doing this. I'm like, all right, I'll read it to you. It's friggin' hilarious. Oh, I know, right? Oh, speaking of that, dude. Speaking of that, I have to link you this video. It's friggin' hilarious. Even if you don't know anything about WoW, it's how forums, it's how games work in general. Hold on a second. Wow. Even if you don't like, even if you don't understand like how WoW, like how private, even if you don't understand World of Warcraft, the whole thing with that is just really amusing. It's really amusing. Alright, so anyway, listen, I'm going to cut this off. I got to make a video regarding this exact broken aspect element and then show it's totally broken and then post the damn video on the forum, and then I'm just not going to have other people argue with me, but it's just really screwed up. Alright, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Have a look at what? The topic? Oh, I'm just going to post it on the forum. You can read it. Hold on a second. Somewhere in here. I don't know. It's going in this. It's going in the. That's where you can find the toilet. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to let you in or walk in, whatever. It's just WoW official forums. It's generalized discussion about this. Because this is a general topic, so it doesn't even matter. Don't want negativity in the forum, or else you won't get your good boy points. All right, I'm gonna head off. Yeah. I'm gonna that's what I'm saying is that's where I'm gonna put the video. So I just gotta make the video. I'm gonna use I have to use Fraps to record it, and then I'm going to I'm freaking stuffed up to shit right now. I have to take something for my sinuses. It's freaking annoying. Once my sinuses clear out, I'll make the video and then I'll post it. So once I post it, it'll be up in a couple hours because I have to let what I'm taking kick in so it clears my sinuses out. And then I gotta eat something, and then I gotta make the video. After I make the video, I have to compress it and then splice it together because I use Fraps, and then I gotta upload it to my YouTube channel. So it'll probably take like a couple hours to get up there. Because the video's really, unless the video's really short, I have a really good upload speed. I have like gig speed internet, so my internet connection's really, really good. Well, it's not really good, but it's better than average, so it's pretty decent. So, and I have a really high grade computer, so, well, I wouldn't say high grade, but it's pretty decent. The specs are up in the corner, so. All right, I'll talk to you guys later, man. Thanks for stopping in, and take care.